Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Welcome to the HLRL iRacing series presented by Texacan Cut Stone.
Hi race fans, welcome. We're back here with the HLRL ARCA series by the Texacan Cut Stone series. Well, we're at Dover. I'll tell you what, about to grid these guys up here tonight. We're getting set. About to grid these guys up here. Well, let's get done on the grid circuit here. As on pole, Jason Hartman puts it out front. Jordan Kuntz right there starts in second. We got Scott Zeller up in the third. Austin Bloom the fourth. Grayson Tressler the fifth. Alan Kuhlman there to sixth. Matthew Allen the seventh. Bucky Burt up to eight. Cody Coons the ninth. And Andrew rounds the top 10s. Look at the rest of it here. Gonna be a good one. Dover. They're still qualifying though, so actually another grid up, my bad. Get through the rest of the grid in order here. I want to welcome everybody out there. How y'all doing tonight? Dover. Well, it's the Monster Mile. That's what they call this place. It is a very, very challenging track. We'll say it that way. Got a lot of guys out here. And what's up out there, Justin, Cody, Zach? How y'all doing? Pretty good one. So let's see. We got someone, Zach Hand. All right. Well, if you watched last week, it was an awesome show. Chase Briscoe came in here And then did an awesome pass at the last laps there before the last caution, about 20 to go, and put it in victory lane and won this thing. You're not in the field tonight. We'll have to see who can pull it off here tonight. Old Jackson, the man out front here. Let's see. Alright, Chandler. Chill out now. Let's see, we got Zach. Hannah. Alright. Got some guys about to start pulling for some different ones out here tonight. Let's see what we got. Zach Hannah, man's got a fan club out there going on. Woo. There, Cody, where you at, man? We can announce him down mention Zach. Well, we're gonna mention him. Hey, no problem. We got Zach. Come on now, we'll get him. You gotta let me know who your all-time favorites are. We'll definitely get him out here. Good to see y'all guys. I'm getting set here to go green flag. Dover, the Monster Mile here tonight. Well, Harrison, I hear you. Definitely out there pulling. Well, let's hope Zach has a good run and don't hit the wall. That would be bad. Real bad. Pace cars in. Here we go. Dover style green flag. And boy, right now the 27 already did not get. And they already crashing. That was a huge wreck. I don't know what happened. Let's go back and watch that one again because, man, that was just a pile up at the front here. Dylan was involved in it. Looks like they got checked up front for some reason. I don't know what happened. Oh, the 18 went around. Several other cars went around too, but man, we got a huge one. There was some more cars going around. Let's go back and watch it again. It was a checkup up front for some reason. You see the outside lane. Oh, and then the 18 stopped. 03 just nowhere to go. And you got several other cars up front here. And the 88, yeah, guys just didn't get going for some reason. Wham, bama. All right, then. Well, we'll try it again. Vacation at the beach. Oh, okay. Nothing wrong with that. $5 on Zach. Zach Hannon. Would that be Zach Hannon? Come on, Gage. Well, it looked like Zach missed all that trouble. Let's see. Well, he got a little bit on the nose. Not too bad. I don't think it'll be enough that'll really hurt him. Still tonight. Well, that's a crazy start to it. We'll get going here. Jordan Koontz, though, he was able to hold on, take the lead away from Jackson Hartman that time. I think Zach will be all right. I think he will. I think he'll be cool. Well, I hope y'all enjoy it here. It's the odd favorite. I like if I have ever seen one. Okay. Well, he has definitely got a fan club. I will give the 51 his due out there. Well, he just entered pit road. Probably going to go get a little bit of that damage taken care of. I'm blind. That's probably a smart move. Get it done early here in the race. I do know that they give him one fast fix, so that's not too bad. Well, if you're looking to join the league here, good little league that they got going on here, the Highland guys here with the Texaco Cutstone. I appreciate those guys coming on board. Good little sponsor right there. see what happens here on this one. Now, I don't think he got DQ'd. He just had to go into the pits. Did he? Hope he didn't get DQ'd. No, he's back out. There he is. He went to pits. Probably making 4 tires. A little bit of damage taken care of. It's not too bad on the front nose, so I think he'll be alright. I think we're good. We're good. Alright, here we go. Get this thing back underway. And I think they're letting them go around, get back on. Hard to do it without color commentary. Well, I've done it a long time without anybody up in the, what's going on, Chandler? I've done it a long time by myself up here, so not too bad. Yeah, Jordan Kuntz right there. He's going to be leading it. Jackson Hartman, he is there. Pace car's in, but I think they're going to let them line up here again. To let these guys, they should have probably called off the start. I think they need to throw the caution again to get this thing lined back up. Yeah. Yeah. Well, crazy start here. But we've already got cars wrecking in the back and the 12 machine's going backwards. Really not the best way around the track. If he can make it work, go for it. He's still on the track. That's Matthew Allen. Trying to get that thing to go straight. There he goes. Okay. Round 2, we're going to try it again. I appreciate it, Harris. Well, you know, these guys out here, they'll get it straight here and get it going. A little wild restart here at Dover, I'm telling you. I told you this track was a crazy track. Already starting off crazy in the race. You talk about Toby last week. You know, he got caught up in a huge mess, but bounced back at an awesome bounce back last week. So that was cool on his end. Love that. Here we go, getting set here to this thing, man. Line back up. Going at it again here. Wild start here. I tell you what, Miles is having his belly full of metal mayhem. Track is nuts, I tell you. Well, they call it the Monster Mile right now. This race turned out to be a monster for a lot of guys. We're going to have to see what happens here on the restart. Let's see what Jackson can do here. Now they got them lined up. I think they got them lined up. Let's see. They don't look lined up. Where's the rest of the field at? Looks like they might go single file. I don't know. Lights on the pace car still on, so we're good. Well, it gives y'all folks spend enough time to hit the like, hit the share out there. Appreciate y'all here tonight for the Texaco ARCA Series, Cutstone that is. Texaco Cutstone ARCA Series. These guys here at Dover Speedway. Race number 2 here. And got a lot of good ones going to be up aboard here for these guys. Last week was a thriller one. Chase Briscoe out here winning it. What a guy, man, out of nowhere. He's probably getting ready, man, to get back to the real racing world. As you know, NASCAR's about to turn those guys loose here pretty soon. Get back to some real racing. And the Mountain Dew car does look sharp. We'll get some close-up views of some of them. There's a Pennzoil right there. Okay, here we go. Light still on the pace car. What's up, man? Alright, folks, just got confirmation from Toby. Don't go anywhere. We're actually going to flip the servers. Evidently, they're having some server problems on this one. So we're going to, as Toby's going to make a new server. So don't go anywhere. We're actually just going to throw the splash screen up here. The stream will keep going. But y'all stay tuned. We're not going nowhere. We're going to be racing. Here we go. We'll be right back. Alright, folks. We got it straight this time here. Guys are getting gridded up here. Looking good. We can see some spectacular crashes on practice. Wow, right there. Well, that's one for the junkyard. Alright, what we're going to do here, we're going to have a new qualifying order. So he's going to advance in here in just a second. I'll let y'all watch the sights and sounds of qualifying here. About 5 minutes of that. We'll get through that. A little practice happening here, so figured I'd bring up the stream, let y'all see these guys fly around and hit the wall a few times. They had a wild start to their first one there. Well, you can already see, man, we already got somebody out there that loves the broadcast. I always say that. I always say, hey, look, if you like what you see, hit that like, hit the thumbs up out there. If you don't like what you see, there's a little thumbs down. You can hit it too. We still appreciate you coming by hating. Hey, we love it, as always. All right, looks like he's going to advance the session here when everybody gets in. They're going to get to qualify. Again. So all you Zach fans out there, he might be able to get a better starting spot. Here we go. He's advancing the session down, so it's going to be on qualifying. Yeah. All right. Who we got? Let's look through these awesome rides. That's right, Harrison. You tell him. Let's go. Let's go. Check it out. There's the Wonder Bread. You know what? I don't like that. Wonder Bread. Wonder the man's got baloney. Who knows? What's up, Berkey? How you doing? We're going. We're in qualifying right now. So it's going to be a whole new order. New world order. Well, we've got a bread and a beer car out there so far. Usually see bread and milk, but you never know. A 103 ride. Miller, High Life. Who's gonna win it? I tell you, I don't want to put the jinx on him. I'll put the hocus pocus on somebody, and that'll be a bad idea. Wow, I don't know. Whoever the guy crosses the finish line with the checker flag, how's that? I'm Joe White up here in the booth, though, by the way. And I think qualifying's coming to a close here. We've got about a minute and a half left. Actually got about 3 minutes left. You guys actually are flying through qualifying. Not going to pin any finger. That's right. Not going to point no fingers at all. I've tried to pick a few before. I end up jinxing them on the track. We'll just have to see. Trina out there pulling for Bucky. Alright. Must be the girlfriend or wife. That's a good guess. Yeah, it is good. Zach right there. Alright. Easy. Alright. What's up, Chandler? How you doing? Alright, here we go. Like a lot of these guys have Major qualifying run. He's going to do a premeditated burnout right there. The 8 machine is. Don't jinx your man, Zach. I got you. All right. I don't think you're supposed to be doing a burnout before you do qualifying. I think that gives you an advantage or some way. I don't know. I don't know how the physics work a lot of times on iRacing. That's a Allen right there. Well, Zach's got a, I'll let y'all cheer for Zach a lot. How's that? Oh, boy, Allen came out of the turn sideways on that one. You want him to be interviewed? Well, if we get a caution and he's not the caution, we'll see if we can't get an interview with Zach. How's that? Well, we'll see if we can't get an interview with him. Let's see. He's got his mic off right now. If we can't get one before, we'll see if we can't get one before the race starts here. Let's see if we can't get him in here. Well, now the gridding up. My bad. Tell you what, if there's a caution out there, we'll try to get Zach up here and get a interview with him. How's that? Well, let's get the grid up here again. We got a new pole guy. Dylan Turner puts it out front. Matt Lovett starts in second. Austin Bloom up there in third. Jordan Kuntz the fourth. Alan Kuhlman the fifth. Toby up to sixth. We got Grayson starting seventh. Zach right there in eighth. Or excuse me, Scott in eighth. Got Zach on my mind. Matthew Allen the ninth. Khalib the 10th. We look through the rest of it here. Zach didn't have that well of a qualifying run this time. Let's see, old monster right there, Miles, about to chew some cars up. Hopefully here these guys, man, be a little more patient. Don't want to break nothing. Yeah, we'll see if we can't get a good interview in with Zach. We might be able to get him up. Whoops. I just moved Zach. There we go. We'll see if we can get him now. Zach! Joe White in the booth. Got a copy? And Zach, this is Joe White in the booth. Got a copy?
Sir.
Well, real quick, Zach, because you got a fan club out there, man, yelling. Let us know how you think your race is going to go.
Right, boys, yeah, man, I want to shout out to my boys. Thank them for being out there, man. It's going to be a long race. Hopefully we stay out of trouble. I know a wreck at the beginning last time, so hopefully we can get in here.
All right, well, I'll tell you what. Good luck out there, Zach. All right, got to get him down there because we're getting set here to go green flag here. Real quick, just wanted to get him out there, but here we go. Green flag is flying. Let's see if we get a better start this time. Everybody got off on the pace for their outside lane, just didn't get going like it needed to, but there we go. And you're already seeing these guys fan out everywhere. Zach, man, wanted to give a shout out to his boys. Out front, Matt Lovett looking good right now with Dylan Turner right behind him. Everybody's just trying to maintain, be very, very patient. Got some good side-by-side. Good racing going on around the track right now. All over this place. You see him right there, though, man. Already he's looking deep underneath. That's the 54. Or Grayson. Going to hood shot here. Oh, caution. Hartman back here. Jason and Bucky unfortunately got tagged side by side. Fours in the wall, and Bucky nowhere to go but to get that car destroyed. Let's ride along with Bucky and see what he saw. He saw the car and then he tried to slow down and boom! Nothing he could do. Watch it one more time from his different perspective here. Oh, totally destroyed the front of the car. I think the good news is, though, he's got a fast fix. Under caution early on. That's what people need, huh? Yeah, I think Bucky will be able to get back out there, though. I think he'll be alright. He'll be fine. Texaco, Cut Stone, ARCA Series here live tonight. Let's see. Who else we got? Real mad up. Matt, Joe White in the booth, got a copy? Matt, Joe White in the booth, got a copy? Well, we tried to get Matt. I don't think he got us there, though. Alright. Who else we need to... It's alright. It's alright, Katrina. He's got a fast fix. He'll be able to get back out here and get going again. Who else we need to talk? I tried to get Matt up here, but he wouldn't talk. He must be shy. Who else we got? There's Austin. Alright. Pace car, lights off. We're going back green. Katrina out there crying. You'll be okay. Bucky will get back out there. Let's see where Bucky is. See where he's at. Well, he's on pit road. See, he got his car fixed. He's good. He's good. Don't worry. Don't cry. We don't want nobody crying. Who do I like for Darlington? Whew. Lady in black right there, and I'm gonna tell you that's another tough track. Now that one, to me, that track right there is way tougher than this one. Oof. That place right there scares me. Here we go, Matt. Pace car's in. We're going back green. Oh, Matt just wasted no time. He said, I'm out of here. There's the Wonder Bread machine. Number 3, Austin Bloom. He's in a good door-to-door battle with the 8 machine there. Allen up underneath him, but they got the 54 right behind him. Khalib looking into the mix a little bit. Good tussle, man, of machines right here. Let's go on board with them and see what they see. You can see them wheeling these things around this place. You got to remember, this track, very, very, very hard and tires, okay? Thought I'd tell you. You see right there, good little battle going on here for second place. Allen's up underneath him, gonna try to dive. Oh! Boy, Austin ran that thing right into the wall. Huge slam. He slammed that wall, man, hard. And again in the wall. Boy, Austin Bloom is all over it. I mean, he is throwing bread up there. That thing's slapping, man, the side of that. It looked like French toast bouncing off the side of the wall. Ouch. Austin Bloom right now trying to hold on to that rodeo. He's back to 6th, 12th. Matthew Allen right there behind him, though. It's Matthew. This is into 15, but it shows the 12. I don't know why iRacing does that for some reason. There's different numbers. At Austin right now, it's got a wild ride going on. Matt Lovett, though, still is loving everything he's seeing out front. You know why he's loving it? Because his last name says Lovett. That's why. He's got a Coke and a smile. He's out front leading this thing. Alan Kudman, though, he's got other plans. He would love to catch up. Toby on the move. That 52 machine goes up underneath him. Oh! Matthew slammed the wall just a little bit. Ouch. So far, so good. Let's check on Bucky Bird. He's still out there running in the 15th place spot. And Zach, for some reason, off the pace. The Melliella car, he's been kind of mellow right now. Needs to pick it up a little bit. Back to 17th. Maybe he's just biding his time. Got caught up in a wreck earlier on. Now he's kind of a little gun shy. Place is tricky, though. Don't know if Allen's got enough. I'm in a run-down mat right now, but behind him you got Khalib. Got some good battling going on throughout the field. You can see these guys are kind of spread out a little bit. You see battling here and there every once in a while. Khalib already. Wow, Khalib was up there in the 3rd. He just got passed by Scott. Looks like he's off the pace just a little bit. He's using that chrome effect style paint job. Old Spice. Let's get a little close to him with a Dollar General. Don't sleep on him. All right, we won't sleep on him. He's the one sleeping right now, but we'll keep an open eye out for him. Toby on the move, 2's up to 7th. Andrew's back in 8th. Matthews hanging to 9th. Andrew, whoa, we got some cars crashing. Caution out. Go back here and check, see what happened. Corey Doss. Oh, he just hit the wall and then the just destroyed the car. Oh. Wow. Let's watch again. Oh, he totally. His wheels are flopping. Corey Doss, man, destroyed the front end of that machine. Wow. Okay. Pit stops. Everybody's on pit road. We're sleeping on Austin Bloom. Okay. Y'all out there talking about we sleeping on everybody. I don't know who we got. Austin looking good, though. Everybody's on pit road. Austin, I don't want to sleep on it, but he's got that Wonder Bread machine out there, and he slapped the side of the wall a little bit with it. Kind of, you know, flattened the side of the bread there. Not too bad, though. Back out to 7th. Andrew's going to be the man here. You got Matt Lovett. There's a run to caution here with the Texaco Cutstone ARCA Series here at Dover International Speedway. Tried to get Matt up here. Austin's not in here either. Didn't get a word with him. Flat out dissatisfied, huh? Well, maybe he's a little gun shy. You know, Zach got caught up in that wreck in the first start of the one there, so maybe he's a little gun shy. He's trying to be a little careful this time around. He wants to maintain his distance. He's social distancing with his car. How's that? Does that work? And we're in 2020. I mean, we've got all this new stuff going on, folks. Well, hope everybody, man, is safe out there. Practicing their social distancing, as I guess we are. We're all at home tonight watching a great race. Well, you might be out. If you are riding around watching it, I mean, there you go. Could be at the neighbor's house. That's fine, too. Tell them I said hey. Okay. Lights still on the pace car. We're getting set to go back green. Smart man. That's right. He's just been a little bit of gun shy, that's all. A little bit. Not bad. Social distancing, yep. I reckon. I'm still trying to get over, flatten the curve. Yeah. I'm still trying to get over what the social distancing part's going to achieve. I guess the virus doesn't jump past 5 feet 11, I reckon. Yeah. Anyways. Some of these guys tonight, though, they getting really close. Caleb, that's right. I don't know why I want to keep calling him Caleb for. That's right. Caleb. I apologize. Sorry. Michelle, thank you. Caleb. I don't know why I want to keep calling him Caleb for. But it's Caleb. Pace car's in. I'll get it right, I promise. I will get it right for the end of the season. There's one thing about it, boy, Matt just wastes no time. He drops the hammer and gone. Battle's on for second right now here. It's Grayson, and look at Allen driving on the inside there with the 54 machine there. Grayson trying to hold on the inside line. Scott's held up top, bounces off the wall. Hold on to it. It's a wild bull, and behind him, Austin Bloom has to make an evasive move so he doesn't run over him. Right now, you've got a good battle about to happen here for second place. And I think Allen understands that Matt is getting away ever so fast. Like, see what he looks like here off the nose. Allen right there on the back bumper of that man Grayson so far. Look how loose these machines are when they go into the turn. You can almost see the rear ends of them just coming bam. As old Bucky and Zach both have made some ground up. Bucky up to 12th, Zach back to 13th. Scott's hanging on there to 5th. Austin is falling back to 6th. Dylan up to 7th. Matthew there at 8, Toby to 9th, Andrew to 10th. Everybody's kind of single file. But this man right here, Matt Lovett, loving everything he's seeing in his rearview mirror. He'd like to see those two guys battle a little bit. But you can already see, now what we were saying before and for the caution was with these cars, there's not a lot of downforce to them, but a lot of horsepower. These actually technically, they are the ARCA cars in real life, as it looks like, uh-oh, Bucky Burt has crashed. Oh no. Let's see what happened to him. Oh, he just lost it, and when he did, man, Zach had nowhere to go. It looked like he got too bad, but yeah, that looked like he lost it, checked up. Zach nowhere to go, just got right into him. But these cars technically in real life are the ARCA cars, but actually they are the old style Cup cars way back in the day. Got a lot of horsepower not so much downforce. Well, Caleb hanging on to 4th, Allen's up to 3rd, Grayson's to 2nd, Matt's still out front. Getting set here, under caution, Dover, for the Texicon Cut Stone Series, ARCA Series that is. Here we go. We got Matt right now with Grayson. Allen also in 3rd. Austin there 4th. Matthew 5th. Caleb, he went into the pit right there. Get him 4 tires of fuel. Smart move right there. Again, appreciate everybody tuning in. We're here at Dover with the Texicon Cut Stone Series. Thank you all. Good race. I know, Bucky. Bad night. Well, I kind of wiggled on you a little bit coming in the turn. These cars look like they're very, very ill handling right now. Real slick. But what I can see when going into the turn, it take much to lose the rear end. And that's what I was saying before. These cars got a lot of power. Not that much downforce to them. On this track, tough to drive. Gotta really be feathered on that throttle. It's a good emoji though. I like that. Bucky's got his emoji out there like, what just happened? We're gonna line these guys back up here and go racing again. Matt Lovett out front. Grayson there in 2nd. Allen up 3rd. Austin the 4th. Matthew hanging on the 5th. Well, Becky's up to the 10th. See, there you go. Look at it. Katrina. Oh, Matthew can talk now. But lights off on the pace car, so we'll get him next time. How's that? We'll get Matt next time. Hopefully it goes green the rest of the way, but if not, we'll get him next time. How's that? The lights off on the pace car. We're getting set to go back green. It has been the Matt show, though. I mean, he has definitely shown the way and has got the restarts that he has wanted. Allen has tried. The problem with Allen's getting put back behind another car there. Grayson was able to hold him off. See what Austin could do also. Pace car's out of turn 4. Going to take that hard left turn off on pit road. Drops off. Here we go. Matt all alone. He needs to change up his restart. Boom, he gone. Out like a rocket ship. And look at Grayson. Drops right there behind him. But Grayson's not going to let him go this time. He's going to get glued to his rear bumper. Battle for the lead. I think Matt might have it. And you see Grayson right there digging for everything he's worth. Here comes Austin, though, to the inside. Or Allen to the inside, excuse me. Allen drives that thing down low and almost made contact out of the wall, and Grayson had to hang on. The car just slid track. That's what Allen wanted, not what Matt wanted. Back about 8th, 9th place spot here. 0 there. Eric falls back. And right there behind him, Corey Doss. But Grayson still holding on. Austin right behind there. Here comes Matthew Allen. He's going to see if he can't take him a bite out of some bread. There's an Austin Bloom in front of him. You just see that car right there? He just caught the apron just a little bit. And you saw it just almost drive that thing up to the top of the track. These guys are battling with these machines right now. Hard. Very bad. Zach back to 16th. He's trying everything he can. Let's see if he can't get back up front. Lucky's falling off the pace. He's back to 17th. We'll see what happens if he can get back up front here. And another good battle going on about 10th and 11th. Got Corey Doss right there. Remember, he was caught up in a wreck earlier on. Early in the race. He's been able to bounce back pretty good. My dog, Button down here. I call her Button. Actually, I call it Butt sometimes. Butt. That's my dog. She's loving the race, too. That little French Bulldog. Battle right here. It's 10th and 11th spot. He looked to the inside for the moment. The 103 Dylan did. Couldn't make that pass, though. Or it was able to hold him off. Able to hold him off good. Well, let's see where Caleb is. He's up to 7th. Already moved up through the field pretty good. A nice looking paint job too in the Old Spice there. Another good battle. We've got some battles throughout the field. You got guys passing here and there. Everybody's just trying to be very patient, best they can. You can see these cars, but ill-handed. Austin drives it on the inside, trying to take that 3rd place spot. Allen's just going to have to give way. Let him have it. Here comes Caleb. Well, he takes over the 6th place spot. Very nice. Knock, who's there? Joe who? Joe knows. Behind him, another one. Oh, caught off the track. Matthew, I don't know where he's going. Trying to make a shortcut. That thing went all kind of wild. You can already see these cars are getting very loose and ill handling right now. The 54 there, Grayson. Tolby's right there on his tire tracks. Looks to the inside, tries to dive it down. Not going to happen. 39 into this one. This man right here, Matt. Very nice lead. Out front leading it. But Allen right there behind him. Trying to do everything he can, see if he can't run him down. Austin Bloom, though, he's coming to life here. He's got a good long run car. You got Grayson, Tolby, and Caleb right there. And Tolby drives it on the inside, and he got into the 54 just a little bit. Man, there was a little contact, and that was a good save by Grayson. Woo! What a driving job by that man right there. That was nice. He held on to that machine. Could have been driving. Right behind him, you got Herrick. Is Zach trying to work over Corey? Corey was caught up in a wreck earlier on. Just like that. Zoop! Zach takes the spot. Looks like, unfortunately, Bucky Burt is retired for the night. Well, Grayson is all off the pace, up into the wall. That car is just not handling to his liking right now. And I just got a feeling you can see these things sliding, coming out of the turn. And they are all over the place. Good battle going on right here for about 7th, 8th, and 9th. Oh, 0-0. Oh, Corey Doss crashing. Oh, no caution, but we'll see what happened to him. Oh, he got into the wall, turn, boom, hard into the wall. Oh, please somebody call him and make sure he's okay. I am surprised that did not throw a caution. Wow. But that right there was just a wicked hit. No caution on that, but Corey Doss killed the car. Absolutely destroyed that thing. Wow. And Bucky left the pit, so he's back out. Battle's on right here for about 4th and 5th. 103 machine there, Dylan. Up underneath Caleb. Caleb back to 5th place. 28 right there, Scott. Looking like he might want to take that spot away. Here we go. 28's trying to work out. He takes it over. Scott. Now he's going to try to work over Dylan. Dylan's working over Allen. Allen actually is falling off the pace some. As Austin Bloom is the man on the move. He's got a good long run car too. A little good shotgun move right there. I think if this thing keeps going green, I think Matt might be in trouble. Out front still Matt. Got Austin Bloom right behind him. Dylan Turner. Hanging on the 3rd. Scott right there in 4th. Allen up to 5th. Caleb right there in 6th. Toby to 7th. Jackson to 8th. Andrew 9th. And Eric rounds the top 10. It's like Caleb right there trying to see what he can do. Allen, I think, has used those tires up, and that car is just falling off the pace. Huge. I believe you on Zach. He's doing good. He's up to 12th. He's trying. He's hanging on. Tires right now, though, becoming an issue. We should start seeing some green flag runs or pit stops here pretty soon. Got Jackson Hartman right there. The back end. Jackson wheeling that machine. Just see when his car's coming out. Oh, Caleb up in the wall. You come off the turn here, and that car wants to shoot up the wall so bad. It's not really. There's kind of a hump and a kind of a bump style as you come out of the turn, and it can throw the rear end of the car up to the wall. See it right there. It almost makes the car kind of jump. It just makes it, you lose kind of lose it just for a little bit right there. Grayson moves all the way back, and Austin Bloom now off the pace. And we got a battle for the lead. First time tonight. Matt lost the lead to Dylan. Wow, Dylan was able to run him down. Matt way off the pace. I think as far as tires go, Dylan's showing he's got a exceptional long run car. Got Matt right behind him. Scott hanging on the third. Let's get some analysis on Zach's race. Well, all right. He's looking good. He's got all the fenders. He's got all the tires. Everything looks good. Paint job's looking good. He's up to 12th. He's just right now, he's just kind of being patient, I think. You know, he's got a little bit to go. He knows he's going to have to make a pit stop. So I feel like right now he's just being kind of patient. Remember, he got caught up in that wreck in the other restart. Maybe he's a little gun shy. He's still just trying to figure out what the car will do, what the track will do. And seeing these guys up there slipping and sliding, he might try to see, you know, he's feeling out the car right now. And I think after this pit stop, maybe he'll drop the hammer. See what it'll really do then. But he is hanging on 12. That's about all the analytics I can give you right now. Analyze. Hey, there you go. Fancy word. Well, this man right here, out front, Dylan, new leader. And he is long gone. He ran down Matt, passed him. You got Scott Zeller right there in second, but Matt, he was loving what he was seeing. Well, Matt loved it. Now he's like, I don't know, something has went wacky on the car. My wife said the car went wonky. I don't know what happened. The tires are falling off. We should be getting some green flag stops here pretty soon, though. We've had a pretty good long, green flag run. I think what a lot of these guys, though, are trying to look. They're probably trying to take this thing. I'm going to say they're going to try to take it to at least lap 75. That's going to put them. That'll put them a solid 50 laps to go on a fuel run. Tires right now are hurting. Oh, no problem, Chandler. I appreciate it. I try to stay, dead even on a lot of that stuff because they don't want to get too much up. I don't want to jinx him. He is up to 11th, though, Zach is, so he's doing good. Matt has fallen off, but Dylan out front in this one. He's got a pretty good lead right now, too. Wow. About 2.17. Almost 3-second lead. Austin still hanging on to the 4th place, but he's got Jackson Hartman right there. Jackson looks to the inside. Austin's going to give way and let him go. That's going to actually bring... Oh, there goes Jackson, excuse me. This has a lap car in front of them. He still made the pass. Tolby right there. Tolby's having a good one. Remember last week, Tolby, he got caught up in that early wreck. Tore the car all up. Was able to get back out. Still had a good solid top 5 finish out of it. Not a bad, bounce back for him. Allen has fallen off the pace huge. Well, he showed a lot of promise with that car, very fast early on. Caleb right there, back in 8th. Solid looking run for him. Grayson's fallen off in 9th. What we're seeing now is guys here in the top 10 who were a lot better at long green flag runs. Well, if you've got iRacing, Justin, sure. I don't have a problem with that. You got to have iRacing. How's that? Zach Hannon, still in 11th. Matthew Allen right there. They're going to battle it a little bit with Eric, and you just see him got a little wiggly coming out of turn. You start seeing those tires just give way. Those two guys been battling hard for 12th, 13th. Oh, he almost slipped the track. Now they're going to run up on him. A lap car. Here comes the leader, too. Leader don't want to see that. He's like, hey, calm down, guys. And the leader and the wall. That's Dylan. Dylan trying to get around Matthew, and Matthew's making it hard. Now Matthew's in the wall. Whew. Dylan up there. Oh, he's probably going, whoa, that was a little bit close for comfort. Again, not sure when these guys are going to make their green flag pit stops. We'll just have to see here. Eric's the next one. Maybe go a lap down. As Dylan is just putting down a blistering pace. Jackson has run down Matt, taking over the third place spot. So Matt's falling off the pace here as the race goes on. He's dying out here slowly. That 14 machine looking good though. So is that 103 out front. Scott hanging on to second. Now Scott's able to close in a little bit on Dylan. You got Jackson right here. He's hanging on the third. Again, Matt Lovett right there. He's back in the fourth. Austin up to fifth. Toby hanging on the sixth place spot. Allen falling off the pace back in seventh. Caleb right there in the eighth. Grayson the ninth. And Andrew holding on to the 10th place spot. Well, I don't know if we did it last week. Let's go high and wide. I call it the Blimpy Cam. Everybody loves Blimpy. One of them happy words. You can't get sad, mad saying Blimpy. If you do, you're going to have to be awful mad. That's all I got to say. That or you're just sad. Really, really sad. But it gives you a good perspective of the facility and just how far apart the guys are. Right now, they're pretty far apart. They kind of split up a little bit. We should be getting a green flag pit stops, and we're under caution. And uh-oh, I know y'all ain't gonna like this one. Zach involved in the wreck. See what happened? Oh, car in the wall, got in the wall in front of him. Nowhere to go, and then he just destroys the nose of the machine. Ouch. So he kind of was at the wrong place, wrong time. Yeah, car hits the wall, nowhere to go. Well, not mellow yellow no more. Hopefully he's got his fast fix. I tell you what, this does benefit guys here. We'll have to see. Let's go to Firehouse Subs. Yeah. Well, I don't have a Firehouse Sub cam. We only got Blimpy. So we'll just have to leave it at Blimpy. Pit stops. Dylan's on pit road. Scott's on pit road with them. All the leaders. Now, my question here is, can they make it the rest of the way? Maybe a Bucky or somebody's out there. Let me know. Talk with Matt. Yep, you want to talk with Matt? All right, we'll talk with Matt. Bring on Matt up here. Let's let him make his pit stop really quick, though. Let him do that. Let him get in and out of pit road. Don't want to mess him up. All right. Got out of pit road. Let's go. Matt, Joy in the booth. Got a copy?
Sure do. What's going on, buddy?
Man, I tell you what, you're looking good out there, but that car kind of fell off the pace just a little bit. Maybe tire wear, or how's the track?
I drove it a little too hard. I'm not sure if the guys that passed me had pitted on that previous caution, but they went by me in a hurry, though, for sure.
They did. Looks like, though, you did have a good long style running car, but it's like some of them guys had a better long run there. My next question is, now whether you want to answer or not, that's totally up to you, is can y'all make it all the way on fuel?
We'll be fine on fuel. It's the tires you got to worry about this.
I hear that. Well, you know, and that's what it looks like. Tire wear out there just kind of dropping off. You think you got anything for those guys up front there?
Only time will tell. Hopefully we can get this thing in the top 3 here. It's going to be a hard fought battle here. I don't know. Not really sure how this car's going to handle back here. And
I'll tell you what, good luck out there, Matt.
thank you, buddy.
All right, man, there you go. There's old Matt. Well, got the interview in there for you. He's missing his teammate. Yeah, where you at, Cody? Out there at the beach, see? Done him wrong. Went to the beach, left your teammate. Wow. That's what I thought happened out there. It's this tires looks like it just fell off. I mean, and tire wear here is so crucial, and you're going to see that. Now Dylan is going to have the advantage out front, but we'll just have to see. Some of these guys are going to realize, like what Matt just said there, fuel they're probably going to be okay. Tires is what's going to be the hurting. I think if you manage your tires to go through this run, you might be okay. Saw a lot of guys come to the front here. Just have to see what happens. All right, lights off on the pace car. Dylan out front. And remember, he drove to the front. They're kind of late, so we know he's got a good long, kind of green flag style car. It ought to be dependent on him. Does he want to run this thing hard on the restart? Or maybe drop back a little bit, and then later in the run kind of come through the front. Got plenty of time to do either one. Let's see what kind of a strategy he wants to do. Does he want to maintain that lead? Or does he want to just kind of pace himself? Pace car out of turn 4. And drop off on pit road. Here we go. For the Texaco Cut Stone here, ARCA Series, Dover, Monster Mile. There it is, Dylan, he gets the jump. He's waiting. Boy, he waited all the way to the end. I don't think he's too eager on wanting to jump out there and get a huge lead. But boy, he held the field up pretty good. Scott right now is going to be battling with Jackson behind him, and you got a cluster of machines back here. Everybody on new tires trying to come through the front. Got the 54 right there of Grayson. Already trying to be a little bit aggressive, trying to get up there. He's up underneath. That's Austin. You got Alan and Caleb. They're going 3 wide. That's usually don't work at Dover. And I didn't think so. In the wall. Austin, he held on to it though. They sandwiched him. He's in the Wonder Bread machine. They flattened it. Oh, and the 0-0 almost cut his nose off. Wow, what a move up front there. We just got done talking to Matt. Matt's hanging on to 4th for the moment. You can kind of see Dylan right now. He's not pressing the issue. I think he is just trying to hold up. You see the guys behind him, though. They are really hammering down right now. Especially this man, Jackson. Jackson hanging on the 3rd. You got Scott right there in front. Matt's up underneath him. I'll try to take a spot away from him. I said before, these guys will learn a lot about what their car's going to do, how it's going to react. And I think Matt has learned that tire wear is going to fall off in the long run. So you can kind of see him. He's pressing the issue just a little bit, but he's not overdriving the car. Matt right there. Right on the tailgate of Scott. see him wheeling that machine around, just trying to hang on to it. It's so hard to be patient when you know you got a fast car early on, and almost puts the bumper right there to the back end of Scott. It's just so hard, though, to be patient. But you know you got to. You want that thing to last to the end. The top 3 machines, everybody's on a blanket right now. Allen and Jackson right there. Almost said Allen Jackson. That's kind of what you would say. You got Allen in 4th and Jackson in 5th. And we're putting on a V8 concert. Horsepower. Been good so far, too. See Jackson right there, though. He's working on the back end of him. There goes Matt, looking to the inside. He's going to try to take that second place spot if he can get up underneath him. He might have the run he wants. You can just see him. He's not overdriving the car like he was early on. He's been very, very patient because he knows it's got to be a long green flag run here. We say long green flag run, but you got to, there's a couple things you got to remember, folks. You're going to get down here about 20 to go. Run what you brung. The business is about to pick up. So, it's going to get sketchy. You'll feel the heat. I'll pick up on the track a little bit. Guys will get a little more urgency in them. Mistakes can be made. Caleb. Right there. And he almost could have got clipped with a 54. Grayson. To the inside. But here comes Caleb up back on. He's battling with Jackson. They'll go door to door out of the turn. We'll try to take that 6 machine to the inside with the 4 on the outside there. Jackson. Oh, Jackson in the wall. Swapping some paint up there. He got into miles a little bit. So Matt, love it. Loving what he's seeing right now. Running down the leader. But just remember, Dylan, he had that huge, long green flag run car. And that was the thing. And you see Dylan is going to let way, and I think Dylan understands. He's going to let Matt get out there, maybe run his tires away. And he's just going to try to sit back here and race his own race. We got about 28 to go in this one. Go by really quick here at the Monster Mile. You're starting to see the guys who are a little bit better with their tire wear here, but still, as Jackson trying to work on Caleb there for a minute in 6th place spot. Caleb's trying to work over Grayson. And he is all over the back of that old Trex.com machine. TrexCon. Cutstone. Get those guys out. Oh, almost a little contact right there. Oh, Caleb got really close. That let Jackson come on the inside of him. Well, those guys are on top of each other. About 4 or 5 machines. Here comes Caleb back. He's going to do the do-si-do with him on the inside. He'll take that spot away. He does. Makes it look easy. Here comes a 52 machine of Toby. He's going to battle to see if he can't take 7. Right in front of him, Grayson. Grayson and Allen. Going to hammer it out for a minute. Oh, and they did, literally. In the wall. Allen paid the price for it. Bam! Gone. Allen, I think, he's going to have to come on pit road. That car is just all kind of messed up. But right there, Grayson, they went side by side. Door handle to non-door handle. And hit. Here comes Caleb, though. He's working on the back end there. Grayson, he wants that spot. This is 4th and 5th place right here. Good little battle. Let's get back up front here as Dylan is still on the back end. Now you can see what Matt's doing this time. Matt is not hammering that car. I think it's a very smart move. He is not abusing the tires. Learned a lot from that last run. Caleb's going to take that spot away. Grayson's going to give way. Falls back. Well, Zach's still out there running. He's up to 10th. What a bounce back from him. Good run. Oh, don't want to jinx him. Oh, Zach. Zach Cannon. And Matthew Allen. There in the front side, in 9th. Austin Bloom, he's up there in the 8th place spot. Bucky's still on pit road, unfortunately. Well, your top 3 guys, and Matt's pulling away just a little bit. He did this early in the race. Dylan hanging on the second. You got Scott right there, but they all still very close on the track. And Caleb almost. He got off the pace just a little bit. Caught the apron and lost about 3 or 4 positions. Cars are becoming wicked loose. A little damage on that car too. We're coming up on about 18 to go. We're going to start seeing some of these guys maybe push the envelope here. Toby right there along with him. He's up in the 6th. Jackson right there in 5th. Grayson up into the 4th place. The top 3 guys, though, nose to tail still. As Matt Lovett. I've said it a couple times. He's loving everything he's seeing right now. He's got the lead. He's got a fast car. Race is winding down. That's what he definitely loves to see. Dylan in the wall, because Dylan was the main guy I think he was really worried about. Now, I don't want to count Scott out. But Dylan right there, a huge mistake. Went up and slammed the outside wall. Don't think it damaged the car any. He just scraped it just a little bit. It definitely slowed his momentum up a lot. And that is what Matt wants to see with the closing laps here. Winding down at Dover for the Texaco Cutstone ARCA Series. But Dylan was able to run Matt down, but here don't count Scott out either, though. And what can happen here still, Scott gets up there to Matt. They start battling a little bit. That still could bring Dylan back into it, so it's not over with here. We're coming up on it with 15 to go. Definitely, you'll start seeing these guys push it a little bit more, as they know time is running out. And you can already see Scott. He's driving that car hard into the turn. Here he goes to the inside. This is what Dylan wants to see. Scott right there to the inside. Is Matt going to be able to hold him off the turn? The more they run side by side, I told you, here comes Dylan, the more it hurts Matt. And Scott takes the lead. They are still under a blanket, 1, 2, and 3. And again, Matt finds himself losing ground late. But he did a little better this time, saving some tires. But man, Scott and Seller right there, taking over the lead. It's not over with yet. He's got to hang on to it, though. Caution out. Corey Doss. In the wall. Takes the 52 with him. And then does a tumble. Wow. Just wow. That's Grayson. 54, excuse me. And his hood's up. Can't see a thing. All he sees right there. His hood flapping. Thing's still flapping. He slam on brakes. Tires all tore up. His hood's all flapped up. Wow. You can't see nothing going in pit road. That car is all kind of messed up. Well, that is definitely not how you're supposed to run around the track or look. Here's his fast fix, got it fixed. Alright, this right here is going to set us up for a good showdown here. Matt is going to get off, looks like in third, as Scott and Dylan are going to get right in front of him. Grayson is going to come out in fourth. He took 2 tires. Scott took 2 tires. So did Dylan. Matt took 4, so this is going to be very interesting right here. Yeah, well, tight coming out of the turn, looks like loose going in. Obviously that old saying, tight, loose feeling. You can see the cars want to drive up the track, you know, middle off. They're good going in. Now, unless you're up underneath someone, if you're up underneath them, it can get a little bit squirrely and loose on you. So, well, this is going to be interesting. The top 2 took 2 tires. Matt took 4. Grayson took 2. Let's see if those 4 tires pays dividend for Matt, because he's going to be able to just run that car hard. We're going to be less than 10 to go here. What y'all's take out there? What y'all think? Think Matt's got what it takes? You think Scott's going to be able to hold him off, or Dylan? If the car is tight, 2 tires definitely will loosen it up, but will it loosen it up too much? I mean, you got to let those tire pressures get up to temp. I want to push it too hard, so that's another thing to think about. If it goes green from here on out, I think Matt has the better advantage. If we get a caution here's quick after this one, within the next couple laps or so, I think it does benefit Scott and Dylan. We'll just have to see. It's definitely a toss-up. I've seen crazier things happen. It's said here with a conclusion here at Dover Downs International Speedway. The Monster Mile here tonight with the Texaco Cut Stone ARCA Series. Got some good ones. Like the 2-tire call? Okay. Like I say, if we get another caution here within this 10, and if Matt can, you know, doesn't have to battle a lot, I think they're in good shape. Obviously, I'm not sure about there's going to be caution. That is true. So we'll see what happens. Here we go, lining the back up here. Maybe we'll see for the final time. See what we got. Yeah, because I mean, you know these guys here. I mean, it's drop the hammer time. It's go. Pace cars out of turn 4. Hit the hard left turns and a drop off on pit road. And Scott and Dylan both know Matt's sitting back there. He's going to utilize those tires as much as he can. Let's see. Here we go. Scott. Well, he's going to tell you, already see Matt. That's what he wanted. He wanted a good restart. Matt got an excellent restart, and he got on the inside of Dylan. He's going to have the tires to hold. Dylan's not. Here we go. And I think, man, we got a caution flying again, but Matt made one spot right there. That was old Allen right there in the back. See what happened on the restart. Not sure what happened with Allen here. Oh, he just got in the back end of the 82 and spun him. What happened there? But Matt was able to make up a spot, and that's the restart he wanted. Now he's going to be on the outside. Oh, it's going to be tough. That's not what Dylan wanted. Not what he wanted. Now the thing about it is here is now you're going to have Matt on your outside, Scott on the inside, depending on which side they take. And what Scott wants to see is Dylan get a good jump and battle it out with Matt. Now Matt will be able to still utilize those tires and just drive that thing onto the inside. All right, we'll be a 5 to go here, probably less than 5 to go. We go back green. Kendall, you said there'd be more cautions. You're right. I feel like, it's go time. You got to go, but what to see? Strategy call here. Matt's still got those 2 tires. Or excuse me, Matt's got the 4, Scott's got the 2. But now Dylan's going to be on that inside, sitting back there in 3rd. He's going to be able to have that jump. Got to understand also too. Tire spin. Got to be careful of that. And Matt don't have to worry about that too much. Those other 2 guys do. Scott and Dylan. And that's probably why Scott didn't go like he did on the restart. Kind of held it up just a little bit and kind of went off easy. Got your man out front right now. Matt's in the 2nd. Dylan right there in 3rd. Grayson the 4th. Noel Jackson up to 5th. Caleb the 6th. Colby there in 7th. Austin up to 8th. Matthew Allen there in 9th. And Zach has moved to 10th. Good bounce back for him. Now that light's still on the pace cars here. There you go. Yeah, true. It's going to be interesting on this restart. How it's going to play out here. Does Scott got what it takes to hold him off, or does Matt utilize those tires? It's all going to depend on the restart here. Matt got a good one. Usually when you're the 2nd place guy, you don't get as good a restart as you do when you're the 3rd place. And he's going to have to contest with old Dylan there on the inside this time, I believe. Lights off on the pace car. We're going back green. Good one so far. Hope y'all have enjoyed it. Let me know how it looks and sounds out there to y'all. And like I say again, hit the share, hit the like button out there. I do appreciate it. And well, if you don't like what you see, there's always a little thumbs down button out there. We still appreciate you coming by. Take time out of your day to do that. Thank you. Pace cars out of turn 4. Here we go, less than 5. Well, Scott's trying to line him up here to get that jump, and he does. And Matt goes. And boy, I tell you what, man, it didn't go was Dylan. And this is what Scott does not want to see. Matt right there, and oh, Grayson holding him up. The battle's on for 3rd. Oh, Dylan around. In the wall. Crashing. Oh, Dylan. Just could not hold on with the two tires. Let's go back here and watch what happened. He caught the apron, the car strove up, and then the Ford just nowhere to go. Got into the back end of him. Dylan turning around on that one. Wow, put an end to his day. But Matt, ooh, well, the man's loving these restarts here because we're going to have a green-white checker. It's Scott. Scott is loving everything he is seeing right now because these cautions have benefited him. The problem is, can he hold him off one more time? Dylan around, though. Just saw those guys back there just battling hard. Grayson up to third. Caleb there in fourth. Jackson up to fifth. I think the battle's going to be right there. It's all going to be a matter of this restart. You see Scott's not able to put the hammer down like Matt is. It'll be interesting here, though. Because it's going to be the final restart here. Look at old Zach. He's up to ninth. He's moving on up in the world. Well, tune in tomorrow night. We got the Sim 500 Kick-Ass Beef Jerky Truck Series. 9 o'clock Eastern Time. Be me and Jeff on the call tomorrow. Been some good little racing. Got to get through this one here at Dover first for the Texicon Cut Series. ARCA. I believe there is just one green-white checker. Somebody out there tell me otherwise, but I believe there is one attempt. Yes. Matter of fact, there is one attempt. Yep. I remember him telling me that. So, two scenarios that can happen. And somebody out there earlier on, it was Justin, or Harris, wanted some analyzing. So let's analyze this a minute. You got one green-white checkered. There's two scenarios that can happen here. We go green, caution flies, it's over with. Or, we get to the white flag, it doesn't matter what happens. They're racing it back to the checkered end. Oh. I think, normally any racer would love to run it back to the checker. But it all depends on this restart. If Scott does not give a good restart, Matt's right there on his bumper. I think Scott would love to see a quick caution. But if he gets a good restart, and he's several car lengths in front of him by the time they take the white flag, wouldn't matter then. He wants to run it out. Okay, so we got two. Never mind the thing I just said there. Zach just said two of them. So we got two attempts. So Scott really has to think about it here for a minute then. Well, here we go. Line them up. Lights off on the pace car. The first attempt at the green-white checker. I do different series, and different series does different ones. I've had some do like tomorrow night, the Sim 500, when they do one attempt. Here they do two, and got another one that does three. So 1, 2, and 3. Everybody does different depending on the league. The lights off of the pace car, so we're either going to get one attempt here or quick caution, and we're going to get one. Either way, if they make it to the white flag, we're not going to have another green-white check. We're here for the HLRL, ARCA, Texicon Cutstone Series. Does Scott have what it takes to hold him off? Or are we going to get into quick caution here? Or are we going to race it on back to the white flag? Or does Matt got anything left in those tires? Don't count Grayson and him out. Or Caleb, Jackson, Pace car's in. Getting set to go back green. And Scott is waiting. He's gone. Scott is having to start so slow. And here's where he doesn't want. Because he can't let those tires go. If they catch the white flag, and I don't think they are, just caution just flew. Allen again. Let's see what's going on with Allen back here. Oh, Zach got up into the wall, then Allen just got ran over. Wow. All right, that's attempt number 1. I know Matt would love to get this thing all the way through these 3 laps. They're having a little time on the restarts here, though. Spinning the tires is not what you want to see, but old Scott, he's doing what he needs to do. And you see he's having to take off so easily on those restarts. He's not been able to get away from Matt like he would like, but can't just hammer down or he's going to end up spinning the tires too. This is the second attempt and final attempt here, the green-white checker tonight. Old Scott out front. And Matt right there behind him. Grayson hanging to 3rd. Caleb up to 4th. Jackson to 5th. Here we go. Oh no. What y'all think? Scott gonna be able to hold on? I think he will. I think he can hang on. Who's Matt? Corey Doss. Yeah. Well, iRacing does run the trucks. We have a truck series tomorrow night. Yes. It is a normal start. Their events, they start actually 9:45 Eastern time. Yes. Just a little later start tonight because of mishaps on the restart there, and they had to do a new server, so a little later start than normal. All right, line them back up here. Final time here tonight. Lights off on the pace car. Does Scott have what it takes? And remember, the green flag flies and the caution flies, this time it's over. Or if they make it to the white flag, they're going to race it out to the checkered. That's what Matt wants to see. I think Scott might want to see another one of those quick cautions. Pace car's in. Scott's going to try to see if he can't get it. He got a good run that time. Matt didn't get the jump he wanted. Grayson got it on the back end there. Caleb, man, gave him a little shove. Now this is exactly what Scott wants to see. Those guys behind him battling, but Matt made the pass. Does he have enough time to get it done? Car down the inside. That's the 4, drove it into the hard Jackson right there. They're coming to the white flag. And you can see those 4 tires. Here comes Matt to the inside. White flag, just don't think Scott's got enough. Not gonna happen. Pass on the bad stretch. Matt was able to utilize the 4 tires to the 2 tires there. Out of turn 4, Matt is gonna win this one. Scott's gonna come up in the second. Grayson is gonna end up in third. But that is exactly what Scott did not want to see happen. I honestly feel like he did not want to see that thing go all the way green. I think he wanted that thing to maybe have a yellow right there real quick. What a finish to this one. What an exciting race there. Wow. Bring some of these guys up here and get a word with them. What a move by Matt. What a move. Scott did what he needed to do. Everything, he tried everything he could. Burn them down. Not a problem there, Kendall. Well, let's get up here and let's get a word in. With this man right here. Grayson. Grayson, Joy in the booth, got a copy?
Yeah, I gotcha.
Well, man, I tell you what a wild start to that, or restart to that one, and a wild finish. Is there anything else you might have could have pulled off there to see if you couldn't get the win?
I mean, I was running on 2 tires, so I obviously had a disadvantage, but I thought the 14 was going to drive in under the 28 like he did, and I thought they might get in the wall. I thought there was a chance, but it was always like the 14 and 28. They were the fastest all night for sure.
Well, hey, coming out of here third place tonight here, Dover, it's not bad. I mean, tell us, the cars to me looked like they were a little bit loose there at times over the course of a long run, but could be tight there. How was it feeling to you?
I was always loose towards the beginning of the run, and as the tires would wear, I'd get really tight off the turns. I mean, a couple times early in the race, I hit the wall and luckily never blew a tire.
Hey, there you go. Well, I'll tell you what, you came home third here tonight. You got anybody you want to thank?
I just want to thank Bucky Bird and Jackson Hartman. They talked with me throughout the whole race, and Jackson should have got a better finish, but he just got caught up at the end.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. Well, it's a tough place called the Monster Mile, but you came out here home third tonight there, Grayson. Again, congratulations on it.
All right, thank you.
All right, there you go, Grayson. Well, let's get a word in with this guy here, Scott Zeller. Almost pulled it off. Scott, Joe White in the booth, got a copy? Scott, Joe White in the booth, got a copy? Scott, Joe White, you got a copy?
Hey Joe, I can't really hear you, but you know, it was a good race at the end. I took 2 tires there. Seemed to be a difference maker. I knew that 14 car. He had newer tires than I did. He took 4, and he stuck his nose in there in the bottom of turn 1 and 2 there in the last lap, and I thought he was going to overdrive it, so I drove it as well. But all good race, kept the point lead, and go racing a day next week.
All right, well, like I said, I don't know if you can hear me or not, but I tell you what, you're right there. You almost pulled it off. You was able to hang on to it for a little bit. Man, I think the 4 tires just held up there. Maybe if you could have got that caution on that last, was that maybe what you're thinking? Hopefully maybe another caution would have flew, and hey, the win would have been yours.
Yeah, I just wanted to thank Dylan there, unofficial teammate. We had a good run there in the middle of the race where we were both saving tires, and we came up through the field. I think we went from 13th and 14th up to 1st and 2nd there, and that was the difference maker in the race. Yeah, thank all the guys on this Loose Lugs Racing Chevy Arca car, and get back to it next.
Well, man, I tell you what, good finish there tonight. A good run for you there, Scott, coming home in 2nd.
Appreciate the time.
All right, well, I'll tell you what, let's bring up our winner here who, well, played out perfectly in his hand. Matt, Joe, in the booth, got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, was you a little worried there with those green-white checkers and those cautions at the end that you weren't going to be able to utilize those 4 tires to be able to get around Scott?
I thought I had messed up by taking the 4 when everyone else took 2. Yeah, I was worried to death. Last week I struggled on the restarts, but this week I finally was able to nail that one restart right before another caution come in. I was like, wait, I just wasted my only good restart of the night on just a fluke. But
well, it played out, and I know Scott probably would have. In the back of his mind, any racer wants to race it to the end, and I know he's probably thinking, man, if I could have just got another caution on that restart, I'd have won this thing. And I was thinking, I didn't know if you have enough tire to be able to run him down, but you could just see the difference between the 4 tires and the 2. Were you confident that car was going to stick when you drove it in that turn?
Yeah. I've been running this thing hard all night, which is why my tires were falling off so early. That was just a hard place. It really is. I was sitting there contemplating, how am I going to pass this guy? I've got 2 laps to do it. How am I going to do it? I can't do it up high. What am I supposed to do, And it's just, what if he blocks me? What am I going to do? Well, unfortunately, I was able to get a good enough run to get underneath him, and just, it stuck, man. I was praying for that caution with about 10 to go. Luckily, we got it right at the right time, just because I knew they were better on the long run than I was. But unfortunately, luckily, the cards played out in our favor tonight.
Well, and that's what you was telling us earlier, and it looked like it was. They was better on that long run, but you looked like you learned a lot there on the 2nd. You were able to maintain throughout that long green flag run. But hey, you put in victory lane here at Dover for the Texaco Cut Stone Series. Got anybody you want to thank?
Toby Wedgwood, man, for putting this all together. He texted me one day and was like, hey, you want to join this league? I was like, sure, why not? I used to run in his league back in 2011. I want to thank Cody Cox for putting up with me almost every week. Hopefully he's having fun there in Myrtle Beach. And thank you for putting the show on, and everyone else that's enjoying it. I appreciate it.
Oh, absolutely. I tell you what, it was a wild one here at Dover, but you put it home in victory lane here tonight. Again, congratulations there, Matt.
Thank you, man. Time to get some Bud Lights and go to bed.
I hear that. Well, I'll tell you what, there you go. Matt putting it in victory lane here tonight. Well, let's go and look at the results order here. Matt Lovett putting it in victory lane. He was loving every minute of it there. Scott Zeller up in the 2nd. We got Grayson the 3rd. Austin up in the 4th. Jackson finishes out the 5th. Caleb up in the 6th. Tommy there in 7th. Zach hanging on to 8th. You got Dylan up in the 9th, unfortunately, there, but hey, did get a good top 10. You got Matthew hanging on to the top 10 back there. Not a bad night here for a lot of these guys. Some guys probably would have loved to have had a little bit better of a night, but like you always say, better luck next week. Just have to see, man, how it turns out. But Dover played out in an awesome race here. good one, and Matt pulled it off on a fantastic move there at the end. Again, congratulations on that one. Well, for myself and all these guys here and the Texaco Cut Stone, we're going to leave Dover, and everyone have a good night.
Welcome to the HLRL iRacing Series, presented by Texaco Cut Stone.